Hi friends, it's Mrs. Ireland. I just wanted to take you through one of the new activities that I'm showing for you guys for this week. So if you didn't know, Earth Day is actually happening this week on April 20th. So we're going to do some Earth Day activities digitally instead of doing them in class together. So I wanted to take you through that assignment and just show you how it looks. So when you open up the Earth Day activities, this will be your title page. You'll go to your second page right over here, which is your first informational slide. Your informational slide is going to give you a lot of good information about what Earth Day is, give you some good details. So I'll read it real quick. It says, all about Earth Day. Earth Day is a day to remind everyone to appreciate and take care of our planet. Earth Day was first created in San Francisco on April 22nd, 1970 by John McConnell. Every year, over 100 countries come together in the celebration of Earth Day. It has become the largest and most celebrated environmental celebration in the world. We must remember that we should help our planet every day, not just on Earth Day. A few ways to help our Earth. Walk or bike instead of using a car to get to school. Plant a tree. Use a reusable water bottle. And recycle more. Alright, so there's your first information. Now please make sure that you're reading each of these informational slides because you're going to need them to answer the next questions that will come after this. So after I've read through this, I understand what I read, maybe read it twice. You can even annotate it if you want to. But then I'm going to go ahead and move on to my next slide. And now here they're asking me to write a fact about Earth Day in each bubble. I have 5 different bubbles here, so that means I have to come up with 5 facts. Okay, so first one is I'm going to say, I remember that the text said Earth Day is celebrated by over 100 countries. Okay, so that's one fact. I'm going to continue that with my other 4. Once I've done that, I'll move on to my next slide. And of course, if you need to go back and reference your original text, your information, you definitely can do that. So after I've done that one, I will move on to understand it. Now these ones are specific questions that you might need to go back and check. So first one says, when was Earth Day created as a holiday? All right, now I remember it said something, I think, about the 70s, but I want to check. So I'm going to go back to my information. And it says right here, it was created in San Francisco on April 22nd, 1970. There's my answer. So I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to type in April 22nd, 1970. All right. Once I've answered all 3 of these questions, I'm going to move on. Next one, this is a describe it page. So it says describe the Earth below, use a text box to add the details. And we are describing Earth. Okay, so Earth is blank and Earth has blank. Okay, so Earth is, what could we say? Think if you have a sentence starter that says Earth is blank. How could you finish that? One simple one, I could say our first one is Earth is where we live. Okay, that's an easy one. And then if I'm going over to Earth has, what are some things that we know that the Earth has? Earth has oceans, trees, land, anything that you can think of that would fit into what Earth has. Okay, it's up to you, but as long as it fits with Earth has, you type it here, Earth is over here. All right, once you finish that, it doesn't have a limit on it or a requirement on how many things you need to add, just do a couple, and you can move on to your next informational page. All right, now we're talking about recycling, reducing, and reusing. And this is going to be the same process. You're going to read the informational text and use it to answer the slides that follow. Okay, they're going to be very simple. Okay, a few of them you might have to click and move some things. Here's some pictures down here. You have to decide if they're going to be recycled, reduced, or reused. So after you've read about those, you'll understand what those mean, and you can look down at these things and decide, okay, would shoes be reused, reduced, or recycled? And you're going to move each of those pictures to which spots you think they should go. All right, I hope that helps. If you need any help, of course, let me know. Bye, friends.